turn on the force.
Ezra Bridger is finally here, and Hasbro did not hold back.
He's older, wiser, and this Peridea version might be one of the best Black Series releases of the year. Let's open them up and see what makes this Ezra worth the wait.
Right, let's go.
Ezra Bridger's story began on Lothal, an orphan turned thief who found his family with the Ghost Crew in Star Wars Rebels.
From learning the Force under Kanan Jarrus to facing off against Inquisitors, Vader, and Maul, Ezra's arc was about hope, heart, and sacrifice.
His disappearance with Thrawn in the Rebels finale left fans heartbroken but hopeful. And Ahsoka finally gave us closure.
The version we see in Ahsoka, older, calmer, living among the Nodi on Peridea, shows just how far he's come.
This figure captures that growth. He's no longer the impulsive Padawan. He's a Jedi who's found peace and purpose.
Starting with the packaging, we've got that Ahsoka series light blue color theme. Ezra's number 18 in the Ahsoka subline.
On the back, you get a short bio describing Ezra's time with the New Republic and his role in reconnecting with Ahsoka. And that character portrait on the side and back, Hasbro nailed the likeness. Simple, artistic, and consistent with the entire Ahsoka way.
Out of the box, first reaction, wow. He looks much better in hand. To me though, he doesn't feel like anything special right out of the box. But we'll see if that changes after we give our figure a workout.
The robe immediately gives that Jedi Wanderer vibe. The plastic looks like it flows naturally. We'll see if it gets in the way for dynamic posing.
His stance right out of the tray gives that calm confidence Ezra showed in the show. You can almost hear him saying, "It's okay. I'm where I'm meant to be."
The figure's proportions are balanced too. Not too lanky and not chunky at all. He fits right alongside the live-action Sabine and Ahsoka perfectly.
Yeah, he finally looks like Ezra as we saw him in Ahsoka.
Let's break down the details. Starting with the head sculpt. Even Isfandi's likeness is spot on. You've got the textured hair, the neatly trimmed beard, the 2 scars on his left cheek, and those calm, confident eyes that show this isn't the same impulsive kid from Rebels.
Exactly. They nailed the subtle emotion in his face, a mix of peace and quiet strength. The digital face printing tech really shines here.
Yeah, the face does look a lot like Ezra, but there is some sort of clear matte coat around his eyes that make it look a wee bit shiny in that area. Not a big deal to us though.
His undershirt has a bronzy kind of metallic look and color to it, with a light tan tunic and chestnut brown robe, layered beautifully on top of each other. You can see sculpted seams, wraps, and even the small buckle indents along the waist. And there's a rope-like texture around the edges of the tunic, a very nice added detail.
The robe has a left shoulder pauldron that is a mix of blue, gold, and gray. His wraps on the forearms are a light gray. There is also a strap around his chest that is not removable. It's tan and brown in color. There is a sculpted dark brown plastic cloth thickly wrapped band around his waist with a towel in the back. It also has a hook on the left side to attach his lightsaber hilt.
There's a brown strap adding a second layer of detail to the thick band around his waist. It has a sculpted pouch and ties hanging down in the front. It's detailed enough to look like real leather. The pants are textured brown.
Now for the boots. There's a sculpted very light brown leather weaving over the front of the boots.
Some things to point out. There could have been a bunch of scuffing and dirt wash added that gave this figure the "I've been walking on Peridea for years" authenticity. It's the kind of detailing that makes the figure feel alive, like it belongs in the scene, instead of just on a shelf. But Hasbro has been doing less with the weathering of figures, so that's always a disappointment for us.
And not sure if this is just a QC issue down the line or just on the figure we got, but our Ezra Bridger has quite a bit of sloppy paint. Right in the front on the robe and on the back of the plastic band around his waist. Let us know down in the comments if you got an Ezra with sloppy paint apps.
Ezra comes with his new blue-bladed lightsaber from Ahsoka.
The hilt sculpt is completely unique and true to his calmer post-rebel style.
The hilt is a matte silver plastic with black accents and 2 gold stripes on either side of the bottom half of the hilt. Again, there are some sloppy black paint apps on the gray plastic, but other than that, it looks fantastic.
The blade detaches cleanly from the hilt for display, and it pegs in tight. There's even a belt clip to hang the hilt, which works perfectly with the tunic's design. No awkwardly sticking out unnatural look like earlier waves.
No blaster or additional hands, but honestly, this version of Ezra doesn't need them. He's more at peace, less about combat, and the single lightsaber represents that perfectly.
Now articulation, and wow, Hasbro keeps improving.
Ezra has 27 points, but they're integrated so naturally into the sculpt.
Starting at the head, full tilt, up, down, side to side, smooth range without breaking the neckline.
Shoulders have butterfly hinges under the robe, so he can reach across his body for saber poses, and those arms will even reach behind his back.
Elbows go deep. Wrists rotate and hinge depending on grip.
The torso joint gives subtle lean, great for relaxed or dueling stances.
The legs, not quite a full split, but not bad at all. And the rest of the usuals, thigh cut, double knees, and solid ankle rockers and pivot. Stability is excellent.
He's super fun to pose, not stiff, not loose, just right out of the box.
All right, Ezra, you sure you remember how to use that lightsaber after all this time?
Let's just say I've had plenty of time to meditate and practice.
Not bad for someone who hasn't seen a training droid in a decade.
You're lucky. I'm still getting warmed up.
Guess some things never change.
Yeah, like me saving the day. Here's Ezra in a defensive stance, saber raised just like when he faced Thrawn's troops.
And here's the calm Jedi stance. Saber down, hand raised, channeling the Force. This pose just radiates balance.
And you gotta have the double-handed lightsaber pose. He looks great in this pose.
Ezra walking with determination. Lightsaber out to his right side slightly, right arm straight, left leg back, foot pivoted and left arm bent slightly forward away from the body and right knee bent slightly and in front of the left leg.
And for his last pose, another dynamic stance. Right elbow bent at 90 degrees with lightsaber pointed straight out across his head just at his hairline with his head turned to the left. Left arm bent slightly straight away from the body. Left leg straight and right leg with a deep knee bend. legs, and a wide stance.
He holds his poses well, even without a stand. That's something older Black Series figures struggled with.
The balance of articulation and aesthetics is so refined. Nothing feels over-engineered.
Let's compare Ezra with a few figures.
Here he is next to Ahsoka from the Ahsoka series. Perfect height difference, cohesive colors, and they look phenomenal side by side.
Next to Sabine Wren, you get that visual storytelling contrast. Armor versus robes, youth versus wisdom.
He also matches beautifully with the Rebels Hera, bridging the gap from animation to live action.
And of course, next to Grand Admiral Thrawn, that's the ultimate display setup. The Jedi and the Tactician reunited.
If you got a shelf theme going, try posing Ezra between Ahsoka and Luke. 3 generations of Jedi philosophy represented.
His neutral face and robe make him ideal for diorama work, meditation poses, forced conversations, or dueling scenes.
The muted tones make him stand out among brighter figures, and the layered clothing look adds texture to your lineup.
All right, final thoughts time.
For me, this figure absolutely delivers. Sculpt, articulation, everything's on point except for the sloppy paint apps.
I'm giving him a 9.5 out of 10. The likeness alone earns major points. With no sloppy paint, we're talking an absolute 10.
I'm with you. Solid 9.5. It's one of the most accurate, best balanced Jedi figures in recent Black Series waves.
If you loved Rebels or Ahsoka, this figure's a must-have. He's not flashy, but he's meaningful, and sometimes that's the most powerful kind of figure.
If you're collecting the Ahsoka series, Ezra Bridger is an essential piece. And the good news, you can still pick this one up.
Want to see what's coming up next on our channel? Check the description. We've got new reveals and hauls dropping soon.
Thank you to our 777th Battalion for all your support, encouragement, and awesome energy every week.
We couldn't do this without you.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Jedi Joy.
I'm Jedi Jill.
May the Force be with you.